Hi, my name is Brian LaPayower, and this is LaPayower Report, the fundamental talk show program where I conduct conversations with individuals who have unique skills and talents. Did you know that acting is the work of an actor or actress, which is a person in theater, television, film, or any other storytelling medium who tells the story by portraying a character and usually speaking or singing the written text or play? Most early sources in the West that examine the art of acting discussed it as a part of rhetoric. One of the first actors is believed to be an ancient Greek called Thespis of Icaria. An apocryphal story says that Thespis stepped out of the dithyrambic chorus and spoke to them as a separate character. Before Thespis, the chorus narrated, for example, Dionysus did this, Dionysus did that. When Thespis stepped out of the chorus, he spoke as if he was the character. For example, I am Dionysus, I did this. For Thespis, name derives from the word thespian, which means a dramatic person. Now, without further ado, my featured guest for this program is Hector Bosa. Hector Bosa, welcome to the program.
Oh God! Home Invaders. How you doing, Brian?
How are you, Hector?
I'm all right. Thanks.
Great
Thanks for.
Can you explain to the viewers about? Now, you are a producer here at CTV, correct?
I'm a lot of things around here. Yes.
Can you explain to the viewers about what you basically do here at the studio? Or
Well,
you actually do host programs.
Yes.
And co-host. Can you at least
yes.
explain to them, to the viewers?
I host the hottest variety show at CTV right now, called the Home Invaders Show. I'm a co-host on In the Bleachers, and I am a host in IWH. So I have many talents hosting. People like
Now, let me ask the question about Home Invaders. How did you come up with this title?
You know, I'm a person that likes to be upfront.
It is
with
catching.
people,
Don't get me wrong. It is catching.
Yes. I'm a person that likes to be upfront with people, so I'm invading your home. I'm a home invader. You turn on the TV, I'm there. I'm invading your house.
Right.
So that's why I'm thinking, home invaders.
Absolutely.
Some people think it's not good. Some people think it is. It's catchy. That's what counts.
Now, with the intro credits of the Home Invaders Variety Show, you have maybe you can explain that in details.
Which one?
The one in the beginning, before you're introduced to the show.
Oh, that I am the hardest, the baddest, sexiest man on cable access TV.
It's
true. It's true. No,
but that's the odd thing about you. You don't seem to be a bad person.
Well, being bad can mean many things, just like being the hardest. It could mean many things.
Defy the word hardest.
Hardest, I'll let your imagination go on that one, because that's what it is. It's just an imagination thing. If you think that I'm the hardest by being in bed with a woman, hey, then that's so be it. If you think I'm the hardest working, being on that, then so be it. But it doesn't matter, and then when I'm on my shows, I try not to talk very loud, so that other people can hear you.
Yeah.
But in most cases,
Yeah.
in most cases,
Yeah. Go ahead.
It's just a really saying. It's just a saying that just came up, and nobody can doubt me.
Okay.
Nobody can say, well, you're wrong. Even if they do wrong, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
The point is that it is true. I'm saying that I am the hardest, the baddest, and sexiest man on cable access TV. Prove me wrong.
Okay.
That's all. Just prove me wrong.
Okay. And also, I just want to point out to the picture that was first shown on the program. Could we get that image, please, on the screen? The image when the show was first introduced? The picture? Can we get that, please? Okay. That picture right there was the very first time I actually came to the studio at CTV. This was taken on September 17th of 2010. I actually contacted your director, Miriam Silver.
Right.
And she told me that you needed help and assistance.
Right.
So I basically took a picture on that day about showing the first time I'm actually helping someone with their show. And also, when you have your show, I usually would help you out on your basis as being part of your production crew.
Right. And the thing is, CTV is about helping people.
Definitely.
You know, and I'm a type of person that could, you know, since I enjoy helping people, everybody deserves a shot. You know, and when a person deserves a shot, they just need a shot. You know, everybody deserves a shot around here, and it's not about clicks or anything around here. It's about helping people out, and if I can help anybody out, because they have to learn eventually. They have to learn the board. They have to learn the camera. They have to learn, and they have to learn somewhere. Sometimes it's too dangerous because they can really screw up a show, but you know what? They got to learn somewhere.
Well, nothing's really, perfect, and nothing's really physically written on stone.
Exactly. It's not etched in stone. You're right.
Right. Now, I've been looking. I actually did some research on you, and I noticed that you actually are interested in acting.
Well, it's not that I'm so much interested. I'm just very helpful and blessed that I have been. If it wasn't for Solomon Chetov, he was the one that's been getting me these acting roles, and a lady named Debbie Dutch also gave me a role. So, and I've been blessed by doing movies so far.
Okay, and I know I do have a little listing of at least about 3 movies that you have done. The first one is we do have a clip on it. It's called A Story About Ian.
Right.
And you actually appeared in the scene. And you speak to the main star, which is he's the main star, correct?
Yes, he is the main star.
And his name is actually Matthew Dunhu, who is the lead singer of the band known as Baby Teardrops.
Yes, yes, and he was actually on my show too, performing. So,
which I, of course, was part of
production.
Yes,
you were part of that. Yes.
Yes. See, that's the thing. That's the beauty about being on. Helping people out.
Exactly.
You have to. It's not like it doesn't have to. It has to be at least just right, not too perfect, not over the edge.
Right.
And that one clip, it's like it's like you got your feet wet.
Yeah, I do.
Burn the water. Now we do have a clip of the story about Ian.
Right.
Can you give before you roll the clip? Can you at least give us a brief description of what we're going to see in this clip exactly?
It's myself and Matthew Dunhu. He's in it, and we're just talking. I'm a gallery owner, and we're just going to talk.
Okay, so when we have that clip rolling, we're going to actually, take a look at the footage. Okay, so hopefully that clip should come on any moment now.
Yes.
Okay, let's take a look at the clip, please.
It's fresh, youthful, exciting.
Thank you. That means a lot to me coming from someone who has...
Yes, I know. Coming from me, I know. But listen, a lot of people would be interested in purchasing your work.
Really?
Yes, really. At least 1 or 2. However, for new artists such as yourself, I have to go over policies and procedures with you for the galleries.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen.
Did you enjoy that Oscar-winning performance? Come on.
Okay.
Oh, that was
cool.
Like
a clip of for you being in the story of Ian.
Yeah, it was a cool. It was a very cool part. Like I said, when Solomon told me about the part, and he actually showed a picture of me to the director. I had it right there on the spot. They wanted me to be that person, the way I am in Home Invaders.
Now, how long did it take for you to actually, get that clip? How many takes to the director got their shot of you, in that footage?
Oh, about 20. About 20 takes. About 20. About 20 takes.
Really?
Because of different angles. Most people that are into film know that you have to do it about in 3 angles or 4.
Okay.
Front. One of them would be for me. One of them would be at you, and then the rest would be. Like we're doing now, a 2-shot. Okay. So that's how it would be.
Okay. And I also do notice that you have done 2 other films besides that. One of them was also the Nowhere Room.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, that was funny. I was actually a Catholic priest,
Okay.
but I was in the still photo. So, I didn't have my hat, didn't have nothing. The gentleman, the director, just brought me a Catholic get up, and I was a Catholic priest.
Are
with
you
the Bible.
normally a religious person? Like,
Yeah, I would say so. Yes, I am a religious person.
Okay.
Not that too many people would
okay,
think of it.
we're
of
not.
me.
We're in our program. We're not.
Yeah,
like,
I
I'm
understand.
trying to like cut down as not speaking about religion
Yeah, I
or
understand
anything.
that, but I'm just saying in general, that was my character, the Catholic priest.
Right.
And I found my very religious. Yeah, I could say that. So.
And another movie that you actually done this year.
Yes.
It's called Hollywood Warriors, starring Debbie Dutch, and you played a character called Tony the Hitman.
Yes, I played Tony the Hitman. Good God.
You don't even look built to be like a hitman or something.
No, I mean that's what it is. It's acting, and like I said, I've never gone to school for acting. Some people have, some people haven't, and it just thanks to Solomon and Debbie Dutch.
Okay, so how many hours of how long did it take for you to film that film, Hollywood Warriors?
I would say, for my part, since I can't be out too long sometimes, about 2 to 3 hours. That's it. No more
Okay,
or less.
so-
Just for my part, and that's it.
Okay. Now I want to actually skip further because you are the host of the. This is actually your flagship show, the Home Invaders Variety Show.
Yes.
And how many years have you been in that show for?
It's been about 4 years.
Really?
4 years. I don't know how I've done it for 4 years. I'm happy to have great people that help me, like Guy Cormier, Rosanna Robinson, Mitch Foley, Miriam Silver, Kenny Graham. Even Tracy. There's a lot of people, yourself included, that help out. And that's what it's about.
I appreciate the help because what it is when I first heard when I remember you when back in February of 2010 I was doing studio training with our studio operations manager Kenny Graham.
Exactly.
And you were actually there too, just we were actually he was showing us the control room for Studio A, and you were talking, and I remember you were doing stuff on the graphics program that we use for the studio, and talking about the Home Invaders Variety Show. I thought that the Home Invaders Variety Show was actually a new program. I did not know it was about 4 years old.
I tell you, things have flown by through the night, and as I say, to this day, it's still the hottest variety show ever because I do like CTV is supposed to do, which is it's for fun. And it's for people to help out people and to learn. And if this is what you want to do as a hobby, then so go for it.
Okay. Now, I also do notice that you actually do interview people, too, on your
Yes, I do.
Which is actually not, usually it's either in the studio or portably out of the studio.
Yes, I've interviewed.
And now I know we do have a clip, I believe, of you actually interviewing somebody. I believe, if I recall the name right, I believe it's a Taylor Ray, I believe.
Yes, Taylor Ray. Yes, I'll let you guys be the judge of it when you
young lady next to me.
Okay, so we actually have a clip of that when it comes available.
She's been making you wonder. I'm sure I'm doing the same thing for her too. I'm gonna let her introduce herself, ma'am, please.
I'm Taylor Ray from TaylorRayNHD.com.
You see, sexy. I am the hottest, bad, sexiest man cable access TV. You follow Miss Sexy herself right next to me as well. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, I know you guys are going to be jealous. Jamie, I didn't pay her either. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to tell you something right now. How long have you been in business for?
Honestly, only a little over a year, but I already own my own company, and I've worked with all the majors. If you Google me, I'm in a movie with everybody you can think of.
Really?
Yeah.
So, okay, name one. Besides me, you haven't been in a movie with me. But who have you been in?
I've worked with Justin Slayer, Mr. Marcus, Ron Jeremy. I've worked with a lot of people, like the bigger names.
Now, let me ask you this. How do you get to choose who you work with, or do you say?
Well, when I'm freelancing for another company, of course, it's their talent. For my company, of course, I pick my talent. Sometimes I do the pros. On my website, I have a lot of pros, and then I do amateurs also. So it's a little bit of everything.
So what other companies do you own? I mean, you said you're into a lot of stuff right now. And how did you get started with the company?
I'm on a few West Coast productions and a few Elegant Angel. Kings, Bang Brothers, Reality Kings, Evasive. Oh my God, so many. I hate when I miss somebody.
Yeah.
Of course, I'm on that Dip Sex DVD. On the top of my head is so many. Honestly, I checked a lot of them off my list.
I have to ask you, what was your first one?
My first one was actually here in Jersey. It was a POV with this old cat, and that was a while ago. I don't even remember the name of the website.
But wow, did you start off with websites first or an actual movie?
Website.
Website. And I was asking the other pros, how is your mindset to do this? What is it? What type of mindset do you have to have in the business for this? Since you just started.
What do you mean by my
The mindset. How do you get into your role, and how do you prepare yourself? Because a lot of people can't handle what you handle. This is a tough industry.
Honestly, I enjoy sex, and of course you don't have chemistry with every talent, but when you do, it works out great. And you kind of just it's a job. First and foremost, it's a job, and it's a performance. And you just get used to it. You go with the flow. When I first started, of course, it was nerve-wracking, but now it comes natural to me. It's sex. Hello.
What now? I'm going to ask you this advice, a piece of advice as well. If for those people that are in the industry and want to maintain a relationship, how do you do that?
I don't know because I haven't been in a relationship for longer than I've been in the industry. I don't do the whole dating thing. Don't got time for it. I'm running a company. I'm trying to build an empire. I don't got time for a man in my life. I get laid enough. I don't need the headache of a man.
No, you just need the mind of a man, right?
No, because I have the mind of a man. No.
Oh, that's a hell of a transformation right there.
I have a mind of a man. I think like a dude.
I hear you. Listen, I'm more power to you. I'm not going to kill you for that one. Hey, listen. There's all a bunch of money out there. There's money to be made everywhere. Don't be jealous. Don't be a fool. Don't think you're going to get screwed by the industry. That's all there's to it. Any industry.
Any industry.
Well, you know what? I'm going to let this lovely young lady go because there's a line waiting for her. I know she took the time out for me because she saw that I was the hardest, baddest, sexiest man on cable access TV.
Okay.
And we're back. Yay!
Yes.
Give myself a close.
You always do the same thing on your show.
Yeah, you know.
Mm-hmm. How many when you go out there for no, it's let me try to rephrase it.
Okay.
How many interviews have you made? How many people have you spoken about, for your show?
I have spoken to too many people. I mean, honestly, I went from Zachary the Ghoul to Elvira to Larry B. Scott, to a lot of people either in Chiller Fest or comic book festivals, and some other places that I can't think of right now, but I've gone to so many different places, and it's opened up doors for me, myself included, and people that helped me out.
If you could name one person that you had a good interview with, who would that be?
Oh, good gravy. I can't say which one was the best right now because everyone right now to me is the best one. Everyone is good to me.
Okay. I did notice that you mentioned Elvira, whose actual real name is Cassandra Peterson.
Exactly.
What was it like interviewing her?
It was fun interviewing her. It was fun interviewing her. I wasn't a fanboy when I do interviews. I just go up to them and I say, "Can I interview you?" No. And you just interview them like normal people, They do everything the same way.
Because not only she's in a costume, but she also has done voiceover work too.
Exactly.
I noticed that she actually supplies her voice and her image in the video game Pain.
Exactly, she does that.
And that's only exclusive on the PlayStation Network.
Exactly, so she's done a lot of things, and I was lucky to grab her and catch her and do an interview with her.
Have you ever had a time where you had a not so good interview? Like you had someone came up to you, be like, "Listen, it's not you, it's me. I just don't want to be interviewed."
I've had that happen where people don't want to be interviewed, and some of them are rude, and some of them aren't. I mean, some of them you understand that they don't want to be interviewed by a person from, let's say, cable access TV sometimes, or they're just in a rush. They're just in a rush, or they have their lines long enough. It all depends how you catch them and what mood they're in.
Okay. Will it be, like, for anybody that leaves a bad interview, will it be mostly from a male or female?
So far, I would say, without offending anybody and giving out any names, I've had 2 bad interviews with guys, and I've had always good with the women. I've always been good with the women. But again, because of the nature of me being the hardest, baddest, sexiest man on cable access TV, so I'm always going to be good with the women.
Just curiosity, the 2 men, what type of skill or talent did they have?
Well, they were actors.
They were just actors.
They were actors and very profile actors in their life at one time. Then they've gone to other things, and now they're playing fatherly roles, parts, and so forth. But you know, they're good actors. You see them on commercials too once in a while.
Okay, that sounds very good. And I know what now I know so you also like but I noticed that you do not play musical instruments.
What was
You
that?
do not play a musical instrument.
Don't start. You said this was a clean show. Wait a minute.
It is a clean show.
You said
this
this was
is a clean show,
show.
ladies and gentlemen, viewers.
There's no soap here to be clean. Wait a minute.
Okay.
What do you have in this cup? Wait, let me take a sip. Wait.
I know everything's all the same.
This isn't water. I could tell you that one. Thank you. Thank you
Okay.
for ever spiking the damn thing. Thank you very much. You know, now what was the question? Do I play instruments?
Do you play music? No,
Oh,
just
yeah,
curiosity.
I actually play. I used to play. I tried to play trumpet, piano, drums, but I played great with the ladies. I mean, golly,
Okay.
no bad thing there. I mean, sometimes.
Okay.
They with it.
Well, I do want to ask this question.
Go
I
ahead.
noticed that you do wear glasses,
Yes.
shades, and that's usually like part of your
No,
your
I'll tell you
gear.
why. I'll tell you why I wear shades.
Yeah, why is that?
Because my eyes are bloodshot right now, and I don't like to show them.
Can we actually get? Can
No,
you please show the eyes? Just a little, like 1 second peek.
My public does not want me to see my eyes because, again, my eyes are blush. And then I have to get them, you know, eye drops and so forth so they clear.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna be protective of that. I respect your right. I'll let you still keep the glasses on.
Thank you.
I'm sure plenty of viewers have actually seen you without the eye gear anyway.
Well, when I'm out of character, yes, plenty of people see me without the shades, but is when I'm in character, oh, hell yeah, I'm the partiest animal you can see. I'm wearing glasses, hat tooting, son of a gun. You know, and that's what it's about.
Because one thing I did with viewers I wanted to know Hector view is actually him as he's not just to make viewers aware he's not promoting a show. I actually wanted him to actually appear in this gear as the same way as everyone would see you on your program.
Yeah, you know, and I have to thank again Rosanna Robinson from IWH to try to not let me play this part, let me play somebody else. And I'm very grateful again for like Solomon Chetoff and Debbie Dutch for letting me act and being able to play other parts other than myself. So by that I have to thank all of them. I'm blessed to meet a lot of people in my life right now.
Okay. So if you didn't have these people, if you didn't have any of the ones helping you out, where would you been? Where would you been?
If I didn't have people help me, I would still find a way to do what I do best.
Okay.
Is being on a show, trying to help people and so forth, in some shape or form. And hopefully I'll get there. You know, somebody will be knocking on my door. You know, a lady from God Entertainment. I forgot her name, Diane something of her nature.
Okay.
I forgot Entertainment, you know, she's trying to help me. A lot of people try to help me, like I said, so just yourself and so forth. So if it wasn't for people like you guys, I would just try to hustle myself. Because this is what I was, I guess, born to do. This is my thing right now.
Okay. So if you didn't have acting, what would you do instead?
If I didn't have acting, I'd probably be still a talk show host. Now, if I didn't have the talk show host, Lord only knows where I'll be. You know, it just goes to show you. I don't know where. I mean, I do have a regular job, but I don't know where I would be.
Okay.
I'd probably be somewhere being a Cub Scout. I don't know.
Did you have any idea what you want to be when you were growing up?
As a kid, I always wanted to do this, and I said, the heck with it now. I'm going to do it. And I've done it. I've done it. You know, you have to get a list on what you like. Ralph Crampton in one of those episodes, he's trying to always hit the high pitch.
Right.
You make a list of what you want to do, like a bucket list. You make all the lists, and if you could do them, you do them. If you don't, at least you've done the majority of the stuff you do.
Okay. And I do notice the trim on your hat is like orange and blue. Are you a Met fan by any chance?
I am all types of things. You know, I am an enigma.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I am an enigma to people. You know, as again, I play my character very well, and it's great to be that way. You know.
Okay.
I mean, I can say this much. I do root for the Mets as well as the Yankees. You know,
Okay.
I'm a more Yankee fan than Met fan, but when I go to Shea Stadium, I root for them as well.
Well, they don't play at Shea Stadium anymore. They play now in Citi Field.
But you know,
It's a big difference in the ballpark.
you know what? To me, it'll always be Shea Stadium, no matter who they play, where they play. Citibank Park and who gives a damn, you know.
Okay.
But
Okay.
they serve good food.
Okay. Well, time's actually running short right
Yes,
now.
yes.
I do really thank you for at least coming on this program.
No, thank you for having me. I've had a blast.
Do you have any address for anybody to contact you? If
Well-
anybody wants to know about your services?
All right. For services, depending upon what type of services you're asking for, go to www.homeinvadersvarietyshow.com. You can email me from there, even see some of my shows
Okay.
from Home Invaders. And
Okay.
probably see the pieces I do. You'll see a lot of them.
Okay. I'd like to thank additionally my casting crew for helping me out on this program. If it wasn't for them, I probably wouldn't actually been here. Okay, and you'll definitely come back for another show, right?
I will definitely come for another scoop.
Okay. So once again, my name is Brian LaPayower, and this was LaPayower Report. Take care. Bye.
It was